I say we go to court.
Hooked up by 1-800-ASK-GARY. Now, who's taking the stand?
She is raising her manicured hand.
Yes, I am.
She is being sworn in to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. Are you ready?
Oh, Lord, no.
Yes, you are. You take these questions. You never get the heat questions that you give. I will tell you that.
Okay.
All right, so we got 3 questions from the room. They coming at Meredith, and she's taking all shots. And then the audience gets at her for 3 questions as well. She only gets to skip 1 with 1 pass.
All right.
All right. Who's going? You going?
Me, yes. Meredith. I'm going to make it very current.
Oh.
Because over the weekend, you had Dad in town.
Yeah, he just got dropped off at the airport. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Oh, Daddy.
Daddy.
All right, so we're going to talk about Daddy.
Okay.
And I want you to tell me, whenever he comes, it looks like you have fun, but I want you to tell me one good thing or like one thing of why you love when he's in town and one thing that annoys you when he's in town.
Okay. Because he does stay with us. Okay. So one thing I absolutely adore is seeing him spend time with the girls. And also seeing how exhausted he is at the end of the day dealing with the family and the girls. Because he'll look at me and be like, woo, that was a lot. And to me, I'm like, that's every day. So it's
like, how you doing, girl?
Right. If you don't have like 2 little ones or they're grown up or they're out of the house, I think you kind of forget how much it is basically. So I enjoy the connection that we only see him about 2 or 3 times a year. So I like that. The annoyance would be, it's strange. He likes to hum a lot. I don't know if it's like an older man type of thing.
That's old man stuff right there.
Man, I'm just
Like, what does he hum?
Like humming, whistling, all that stuff. That's old man stuff.
I'm like, we were at the Dollar Tree yesterday and I'm like, okay, I'm picking up some, Easter stuff and eggs and all this. He's just shopping up.
Why you mad at his happiness?
He's I'll walk by the bathroom and he'll walk from point A to point B in the house, and he's like,
why though? He's at peace.
Let me tell you something. That's old man stuff.
Okay,
right
I'm like,
listen, I feel like when an old man is doing that, he's enjoying his life.
I'm not saying he's not enjoying it. I'm just saying it's annoying. And I love him so much, but out of nowhere, there's like a song and different songs like
my granddad James Davis used to whistle all the time.
Really?
And if he wasn't whistling, you had to go out and check on him because
right.
you would expect to hear him outside whistling the same song over and over again. It was
my
great.
mom and my dad both whistle.
Did they?
Yeah, I love it. My mom still does it. Like, she always has a tune in her
Why?
head.
That's a very old school thing though, because people who are like of this generation,
yeah,
they don't even know how to whistle, let alone whistle a song.
Right. Yeah.
You hear somebody whistling, they are from the 60s, 70s, 50s, and earlier.
Do they always have? I was wondering if they always have a song stuck in their head, or is it like to fill the silence? Is it like awkward silence? They don't like it?
It's to rage on because they're feeling happy. They're like, man, I'm here with my grandkids. La da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? That's old man stuff. Yeah.
That man enjoy life. Let him live.
Yeah,
let him go.
I didn't know.
All right, Meredith.
Yes.
So if the money gods were to tell you that they would give you $5,000 for each one of these things that would happen, each ex-boyfriend that would basically answer your phone call, cold call. Like, if the money gods were going to give you $5,000 each, how many of your exes do you think would answer the phone, cold call?
Oh, she rich.
You would call this morning, and they would pick up immediately.
Okay. I'm just going to throw the number out as 6 exes, like solid relationships I had before I met Anthony. So out of 6, because I started dating at 15, I would definitely say 4.
4 would answer.
4 would answer. 2 would definitely not answer. 2.
4 would answer immediately.
Okay, never mind. 3 would answer. 3.
I feel like the one that she said was like inadequate would not answer.
Yeah, there's 3 definitely that just bad breakups, want nothing, would never. But there are 3 where it's it was amicable, it was healthy. Yeah, So it would be okay. So I'd be making like $15,000.
Okay. All right, Anthony,
not
you
bad.
got 3 dudes that you need to keep your eye on.
That's
You're
not
welcome.
the case.
You're welcome. I did that for you, dog.
right.
I got you.
That is not the case.
Yeah.
All right. My last question. We were talking earlier about choices people would make if you had to choose between. Right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna pose the question to you.
Mm-hmm.
Back to we back to whitewater rafting.
Okay.
Both of the little ones are thrown into the water. Which one are you saving?
One of my daughters.
Yes.
You can only save one?
You can only save one.
Oh, okay.
This is a mean question. I'm gonna have to plead the fifth on this one.
Are you serious? You tapping out? Tapping out?
Yeah.
That's why I plead the fifth. Plead the fifth. 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right,
God.
all right. There you go. She is tapped out. You couldn't
Oh, my
choose.
goodness.
She could not choose. So 888-429-0941. You now get a passless Meredith.
Yeah.
All right. You can ask her whatever you want. She got an
no.
answer on the other side. Let's go. Fresh off of the Millennium Tour right there. The homie Plies. All right. Meredith doesn't usually come into this second half with no pass, but she couldn't answer which child she would save out of the raging waters of whitewater rafting, so she tapped out. Now she is unprotected. She has to answer these final 3. Let's see. The first one comes from Chef Shay. Chef Shay writes,
Shay.
what's one thing that Anthony thinks, in quotes, that he does well in the bedroom, but it's mediocre to you? And have you tried to help him improve?
Mediocre. Oh damn.
What is something that he thinks he has the hammer down on and you
He thinks he
find it not hammerish?
I would say foreplay.
Oh damn.
Explain.
He doesn't, he wants to get to business, down to things.
To the point.
Right, exactly. And especially after being together for a decade, being married for a decade. Yeah. So, and for me, I like to be warmed up a little bit more sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes. And so I'm he has his go-to moves, as you do in a relationship. So, yeah.
She asked, have you tried to teach him how to improve?
Oh, yeah, I'm pretty vocal about, certain things. Yeah, definitely. Yeah. About wants or needs or let's try this next time. Yes. The answer is yes. Mhm. Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Mhm.
All right. Out of the 727, have you ever went through your husband's phone? And if you found something, what was it?
I did one time, and it was early on in our relationship. And no, I didn't find anything. Nothing incriminating at all. We don't, so ever since then, because I've been in relationships where that was like a thing. And so I think that kind of bled over in the very beginning with my relationship with Anthony, just a little bit, and feeling insecure, left over from other stuff. So that was, and I didn't like it. I don't like that feeling. And to this day, like we don't do that with each other. So yeah, so I did initially one time, and then I never did it again.
This is good because this person just made an assumption. They said she didn't plead the fifth because she couldn't pick. She pleaded the fifth because she knew exactly who she would pick.
You just didn't want to admit it.
You just didn't want to admit it out loud.
I don't have to answer any of that. So I have no
You didn't
idea what
answer
you're
yours
saying.
either, though.
Wow.
Yeah,
wow.
Orlando,
I'm not gonna plead the fifth.
Yeah.
you
You're on
tiptoed
plead the
around
fifth.
it.
That's
Yeah.
a different thing. Let's see here. Your last one. So this person asks, when was the last time that you turned Anthony down when he was in the mood? Why did you do it? And what was his response?
Let me see here. Let me just say this. We're both, again, pretty respectful about that. Like, we're not like, making each other feel bad if we're not in the mood or somebody has a headache or something like that. If I turned him down,
But it says, when is the last time that you turned Anthony down when he was in the mood? Why? And what was his response?
I'm pretty sure disappointment would be the answer, but then you get over it.
Was it a long time ago? Like, I mean,
Yeah, that's why I'm trying. It's taken me a minute to kind of think about it because I mean,
that's a good marriage if you can't remember. If you can't remember, if you can't remember when you turned him down.
Yeah, I would say probably just because like I wasn't feeling up to it. Like either I ate a little bit too much, or you know what I'm saying. Like can we just ate some Mexican food or something? I'm like, we're not gonna go down that road.
So don't take Meredith to Mexican.
No, take me to Mexican.
If you're trying to get
just before Mexican, we make sure we do that beforehand. What's the yucky face?
Cuz. Just cuz. All right. Wow.
You like queso?
Not now. You just ruined it for everybody. All right. Let's see. I don't know what you can give back.
Something. Okay. In your last committed relationships, something that could be improved in the bedroom. That was your question, Orlando?
That was somebody who asked that question.
Mm-hmm. Look at Rich. Something that wasn't that great could be improved, and were you vocal about it to help? Not everything is perfect. Orlando's face is great too. This is awesome.
I mean, honestly, with mine, in my relationship, I can't say that we were sexually like very compatible. If I would say that for something to improve on, maybe like some girls talk too much.
I would agree with that.
Sometimes
I would agree with that.
Some girls like, and they think they sounded sexy. But it's like,
what are you talking about? Talking too much?
Like sometimes they just talk too much.
It's just
like,
a lot.
They're trying to be sexy, but because
of what we see in the movies.
Maybe it's something that you saw, but it's just like I know you're trying to be sexy, but it's just like the fact that you think that sounds.
Is it talking dirty or the moans?
I think no. The moans is what's up.
The moans are good, but it's the cheering on.
Yes,
it's like I speak for a living. You don't. You should probably stop.
So you're talking about daddy, come on, blah blah blah.
Right? Yeah. It's like I know the path. We don't need you. Dora the Explorer. Don't.
Not even just that. It's like sometimes they think that like being loud is sexy. And it's like, for the guys, sometimes that's endearing because it's like, we killing it. But sometimes like we could tell when you like being too loud. Like you're doing too much.
That's a part of it. Yeah, I would say that. But my last, like the one that was really, really almost became something. Mm-hmm. The one thing that I didn't like was, so you remember this. I hope you do, because you remember when I was dating her and she was like, you have to spend the night at my house like 3 nights a week.
I do remember that.
You remember that? And I was like, I got to get ready
travel
for the morning show at her place. Yeah. And I didn't like it. I hated it. But to make the relationship work, I was like, but I'll do that. So when I don't have my kids, I'll stay the night at your house and just get ready over there. And she had a thing where she was so she's international. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna say where she's from because I don't want anybody to be like, so the passion level was different. And you couldn't leave her without performing.
Every single time?
Every time. So I'm now waking up to get ready to go to the show, and she's like, but no, you don't leave me before. Oh. And I'm like, are you serious?
So
now I got to get done because I'm looking at the clock like I got to get to work. And it wasn't. It was never working fast enough. So I was late. I was late a few times because
Was she talking too much?
It was just, I mean, it was a hard life.
Under pressure.
It was pressure. 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, I don't need to do this every morning.
Yeah, like, every single time it's not special.
No. It was like, you're not leaving me and you're going. Okay, all right.
I wish I had that problem.
Listen, it's a good problem to have on day one. Day 6, it's like, yo, come on.
Yeah,
I mean, yo,
I just need to get up and go.
there's nothing coming for me but dust. Like, you know, like, that's it. All right, well, listen, Plead the Fifth is done.
Dusty.
You dusty ass.
I'm dusty. I ain't got no more. Like, hey, get up off me, lady. Hey.
Thanks for checking out our video. We really appreciate it, and I know you want some more, so make sure you hit like and hit subscribe right below.